a true first. I actually did not read your comment when it first showed up. I just now read it. I've been sitting at my computer doing other things. Don't mind me. Abby's in the other room on the phone right now, so it's likely they will be picked up. But that's okay. Oh, goodness. I might need to... Oh, wait. I don't know if that got picked up. I'm a little snoozy, so... Phone call stream. Yeah, maybe. I'm expecting a phone call, but I imagine it won't come tonight, even though my friend said she would call me today, but I doubt she will. I don't know if my cracking open my can made it on stream noises, but that's okay. Alrighty. Click that continue button. I don't think I look much different on camera, but I feel a little extra grungy today. It was a good sound that came. Good. That's the important thing. That was what I was hoping for. I feel a little grungy, even though, like, I showered. I just, like, haven't shaved. So, like, where I normally cut off right here on the mutton stash has grown out because because Abby and I were kind of sick over the weekend, being gross, disgusting people. Volcanoes on Violence Island. Correct. I imagine there's going to be violence here anyway. Because there's this big boy that I'm going to have share a couple words with. But we're gonna search a little bit first before we go exchange words with our large lad.
Well, no welcome's better than a bad one.
No welcome's better than a bad one. Yeah. Okay. The burned remains of these prisoners wear tatters of sailors' garb. Ooh. Wonder what they were in for. Finished Legends and Lattes last night? Hell yeah. Fortune of physical prowess? +2 might, +2 dexterity, +2 constitution for 45 seconds. Ooh. I might have to... Oh, I have all... The joke, of course, being that I'm like, I should use the stuff that I've been getting, yet I don't even use the stuff that I have. What do I need? A little bit more burn damage. I remember. Do I need to give my characters anything? I don't think so. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, we're probably ready to go. We hoard like good little dragon people. That is correct. All I do is hoard both magical and non-magical items. Also, I had a coffee earlier. Abby and I went out to go run a few errands, and we picked up a coffee from every basic white bitch's favorite coffee joint. And now my throat hurts, which is unfortunate. Which is a real big unforge. Oh, a dude. Can I talk? Oh, I can talk to him. Hello. Hey, Chief. What's going on? Slumped against the stones of the bridge. A giant clutches his bashed-in chest. Oof. Mess of sinew and blackened iron bones. Fiery blood flickering between his fingers. He's gonna die. I think this guy's dead. Should have gotten a good coffee instead. I know. Yeah, I thought I ordered a good coffee, and then it wasn't good. Serves me right. So now I'm... So now I'm gonna muscle through, Now I'm gonna muscle through a coffee, hopefully. You're correct. Green Place does make bad coffee, but it was also the only place within a reasonable distance of where we were going and what we were doing. Yo. This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me. We need to get to Eothas.
Servants of the Defiler God. Damn you.
Yeah, damn me. What happened?
Damned Reaper of Souls and God of Lies. Magran's most foul enemy.
Gotta look before I get spoilers. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry, my guy. Yeah, you'll, It's lovely when you hang out and chat, but I do want to try and power through a lot of this game with relative speed so you avoid some spoilers. Got me some of that city brew the other day. Their breakfast sandwich slap. Nice. Drink this and rest easy, bud. What? I should not have done that. These are things that I need. Misplay. Big misplay. I should have just fucking crushed it.
Well, that was worth doing, even if we got nothing in return.
Big misplay. Should have crushed his fucking brains. Serves me right for showing mercy.
Why not?
But, Aeon, you may have already noticed, but I'm saying this specifically to you, because I know that you're the one who's most likely to try and shill me out. I have implemented a follower goal, which you may see, just above me. And this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. But, not necessarily that I needed a reason, but I wanted it to be a goal rather than just something I did. So, and I know it says 50 days to go, but I kind of don't exactly care about the time limit. The time limit's just to help promote it. This windlass is far too massive and heavy for a kith to operate. Oh, well then. I'm gonna whore out the channel even harder. Yeah. What's gonna be really funny is doing a Dark Souls lore through is I know for a fact I'm gonna get 2 different people to show up. There are gonna be 2 specific Dark Souls fans that are gonna show up at some point in time. Now, I don't know their names yet because, they obviously haven't showed up yet, but they're gonna very specifically be 2 kinds of people. One person who, is going to complain that this isn't the true Dark Souls experience or whatever, because I'm going to be summoning all of the phantoms, all of the, NPC phantoms for boss fights and shit. I'm going to be doing that. And then I'm going to get the kind of person who's going to show up, and when I die at a boss is going to offer to help me beat the boss, which I'm going to have to tell them no. You'll have the well actually and the fucking casual. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about people who are going to be well actuallying me in terms of Dark Souls lore. I have a pretty solid grasp on it. You forgot about the unwanted help. Yeah, that's going to be the main issue, is I'm going to have a bunch of people who are going to be wanting to help me out. Oh, it's fine. But yeah, I was, nice. A thing I can lockpick.
Good, huh? Got it.
Shit up. But first I want to do this. But I was in, V-Swed's stream, and I think you've probably subbed to him, because I think when I raided him that one time, you already were using his emotes. But, I was in one of his streams when he was doing, like, one of the Elden Ring hitless runs, or he was preparing for it. Oop.
Kith trespasses in the goddess's maw? But how?
Right. I will resume this conversation when I'm finished with my story. But, like, he was practicing against either I think it was the Godfrey Horalu fight, or the Radigan Elden Beast fight in his run, and he was just, like, practicing it to get a thing, and someone showed up and was like, yo, I can help you with this boss. And my first thought was, you actually can't. It's like, there's no way you can actually help this guy with this boss. Like, one, like, because he's not playing online. Like, that's besides the point. But, like, you actually are not, like, gonna help him. Because by having an additional person there that's gonna fuck up the boss aggro and the boss moves, so it's gonna be harder to do the boss hitless. But he actually... But V-Sweat handled it, like, really well, and was like, well, you know, I actually don't play online because I usually use modded runs or these things that, you know, would otherwise get me banned. Let me help the dude who's probably better than 99% of players. Yeah. Like, dude, I'll help you with this boss, no problem. Why is no one in chat offering to help this streamer? He's got, like, 400 people. Gamer. Anyway. Get the trespassers in the goddess's maw. I do trespass in the goddess's mouth. Oh. Incensed. The giant warrior hulks, her thick muscles twitch, red markings glowing hotly against her ashen skin. I like these people. They're cool as shit.
You must seek to follow in your defiler god's footsteps. You will not, for I will smite you where you stand.
How's volume? It looks like I'm a hair louder than game overall, which I think might be okay. Dark Souls lore is easy. A dude found a resource, then decided to hoard it, and ended up using it to exploit the lower class until everyone is dead. Maybe. I think, like, in terms of, like, the reason I'm not worried, oh, volume's fine, that's good. The reason I'm not worried about someone showing up and, like, well, actuallying me in terms of Dark Souls lore is that since there is so much lore that, like, if you watch, I'm certain that you have, Aeon, but, like, if you watch the, like any of Vati's videos, or a lot of the lore videos that go really in-depth, a lot of them use a lot of cut content, right? Which is, like, in and of itself perfectly fine. But I don't plan on addressing, like, any cut content. Like, I'm going to take the words and the descriptions in-game and use them to sort of, like, help weave the story of what's going on. And I'm going to be doing, like, as many of the quests as I can do. I think Dark Souls has a minimal level of, like, quest overlap. Vati is the only reason I understand any of the lore in the games. That's fair, that's fair.
Hold, Sega! I would speak to this filthy minion of the wretched god Eothas before you char her bones to dust.
Yeah, and, like, Vati's videos, like, he generally addresses, or at least in his older videos, with like, the Prepare to Cries, he would, or not the Prepare to Cries, the Prepare to Cries are just, like, weaving the story, but in the, in the, like, lore discussion videos, he would specifically bring up the stuff, where, like, this is cut content or whatever. And, like, I'm just not going to address the cut content. Big words dude with Firebeard that is admittedly pretty... Yeah. These guys are sweet. I love them. Can't play as them, unfortunately, but I would definitely make... These guys should for sure be a homebrew D&D race, you know? The god in the statue bid me to meet him here. I've come to speak with him.
So you freely admit you do his bidding? Yet why would a god have need of you, puny kith? To spy? To see in the places he cannot?
No, he honest. I don't know why he's here. He just told me to meet him here.
Rakir, move! We cannot allow these intruders to live.
He called her blooded warrior, and she has called him unblooded warrior. Ooh. Metaphysics, religion. Eothas has consumed your warrior's very souls, but I've faced him before and I'm still standing. This seems like an intimidation check, almost. Maybe seeking revenge against you, but I have nothing to do with it. We'll try that one. Shoulders taut with tension, the warrior eyes strewn corpses of his fellow Rathunid arms. They lie dried like husks, siphoned of their souls.
You would face us in battle rather than flee? I like your mettle. Kith who does not cower before Margren's greatest warriors. We have not yet defeated the embodied god, but that does not mean we won't. The Drotiger is readying another assault from within the Jagged Keep as we speak.
We can't play as them, we can kill them and cosplay as them in the dope armor. Well, the thing is, they're actually, like, relatively unarmored. Like, this dude's shirtless. He's just got, like bicep braces, gloves, and then his kilt and pants. And, like, she's got effectively the same, except her boobies are covered.
I will permit you to scamper closer to God's face, if you believe you can survive. Scurry deeper into the maw, but know that my brethren may squash you.
I worry Magren plans to erupt this volcano. If you stay, you'll die.
Our duty is foremost to Magren. We guard the maw to its fiery end.
All who neared the intruder god were gutted until extinguished. You think your soul could last even half so long as Rathun's?
Dude's skin is what I thought the armor was. Yeah.
Maybe the Kiths will last longer. Only Margren's shrine with our Jagged Keep can lead you to the Defiler God. Kith, if Margren wishes you to face him, surely she will fire the way.
Yeah, I can't zoom in too much more, but...
It can't be helped, Rakir. These fallen are brittle.
Oh, this is stealing, eh? You have the highest stealth, if I remember correctly. Right. Stealth of 7, for sure.
On it like bonnets. Hey, low.
To the Ashen Bridge. Okay, but what's this way then?
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a god from enacting his plans.
What a glorious hole.
Leave it to me.
Don't make the joke, don't make the joke, don't make the joke, don't make the joke. Don't say it. I didn't say it. A rock slide has collapsed. Okay, so I have to go back through that way. Now that I have the key, I could have unlocked the gate. "25% of misses converted to grazes, -1 dex." Nice.
No sweat. There, done.
Gauntlets of Reliability. I think I have those same ones equipped. Ogre Might. Discipline. Reliability. Greater Reliability. Accuracy. ER matey, mother of pearl. Okay. I legitimately wonder how many takes voice lines took. I don't think I could ever deliver that without chuckling somewhere. That's probably why he's the voice actor and I'm not. Well, in many cases, at least to my understanding, you don't actually need a great number of lines to, or like takes to get one delivery good. Valian plate armor. Nice. I'm gonna take it, but I'm not gonna use it. But like, in my very limited experience, having done like school plays and things like that growing up,
I got a bad feeling this one's waking up.
Oftentimes when you're in character for the role, it's a lot easier to deliver a line that would have great comedic value without laughing, just because you're like in character. Mother of pearl.
They're with gone now.
They sure are. Flame bats, eh? Too easy.
Guess I'm first.
This does not work.
Oh! It's Drake. He's got 2 phones. I don't think that's actually a Drake song. I don't remember. What's our pet? I can't believe you would insult our bear cub like that, Aeon. I cannot believe that you would insult a bear cub in this way. Oh shit, what are these? Intense heat. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Hopefully.
You like that? Didn't. Let's go.
Speak your mind. Brave, tough,
Nice hit. After him.
It makes no difference.
It looks like the intense heat debuff goes away. I imagine that was because of the dragon. Or the drake. Primal Flame. Nice. Bunch of ingredients. Bunch of stuff.
Of course.
And the dragon did not have the good loot because it was not... Because one, it's not a dragon, it's a drake. And two, I'm not at its horde. Okay, is this... Whoop! Alright, this was the way I was supposed to go. Big whoops.
You spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound. Sure.
Okay, so the Jagged Keep. It seems like the Jagged Keep is progress, so I might want to go check out the Lair of the Ancients or whatever. Yeah, the Lair of the Ancients. Oh, my throat is a little... Like, I'm gesturing to a spot you can't see. But, like, you know when, like, the... If your mouth was a square, or like a rectangular prism, it's like the back top corner is, like, really dry. And I don't know what to do about it. And it's probably just the aftermath of being sick over the last week and over the weekend. Ooh. Raider Flame Blight. Well, I have great news about him. Ooze. Oh, well, we're probably not going to need that anyway, judging by the speed at which we are killing these boys. No, the area's a super not fun part of the sword. Yeah, it is. It's like dry.
Let's go.
I kind of love that I'm just objectively not caring a whole lot about a lot of these enemies. It's very nice. Rupees, nice.
I hear you.
Oh, he waits in fire. Maybe this was progress? Shit.
Alright, that one felt more serious.
It is not just the mountain that awakens. We disturb the fires of Margaret herself.
Uh-oh. Am I timed in this area? By going a direction that might not actually be the way I'm supposed to go, am I actively being...
Smell.
Oh.
I hope it's just their cook burning the meat.
This place
Ooh.
smells and feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child.
Oof.
Leave it to me.
The haze of soul essence shifts up like smoke from a corpse scored with heavy claw marks. Oddly, no blood pools beneath the body. The wounds have been cauterized. Hot to the touch, the essence slowly wafts through your fingers. Then you're tumbling down into the feverish sensation of a soul reed. You are a great champion, a Goliath among giants. Your chest, tight with pride, and now something darker. A strange dread. It flickers inside of you like the fires of a waking forge, because you know you too are soon to be tempered as you stare upon the distant god, the defiler your brothers and sisters died to defeat but could not, who now gluts upon the Adra spire, striking plans against Margaret. Eothas, ooh. Theory? Eothas is doing this to kill the other gods. That's the theory. I don't have evidence, but there we go. Found a TikTok. The D&D party realizes their party mate is a dragon, then realizes that's why the dragon forces them all to cuddle into a pile at night so the dragon can sleep atop their horde. Nice. The Brenthis watches beside you. She is fierce and will know what to do. She can hear Magrin within the flames. Without further delay, she hastens you to the dragon's... the dragon's lair. She will call the beast, and it will ride with you into the assault. Inside, the cavern is dark and simmering. The Brenthis rushes ahead of you. Despite your barked warning, something is wrong. The heat roils against your skin. A whisper of death, dangerous rather than comforting. The Defiler god has riled the dragon. Whoops. The Brenthis has raised her torque high as if to collar the dragon. The light of it sheening her helm in the darkness. She is thundering. The time has come, Jada. Submit to Mogren's will. And the walls rumble from a sudden earthquake. No, from the beast's laughter. A shadow looms to your left. Then scalding claws punch through your skin. Alright, gamers, I think we're fighting a dragon. We're putting the dragons in Dungeons and Dragons today.
Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me.
I think it's F5? Perfect. F5 is the quick save. I doubt I'll need it, because I'm not usually a fan of, like, save and reloads in this type of game. Or at least on my first playthrough I'm not. But, you know, if I die, I don't want to have to go back super far. Today's a hell of a day to die, friends. Hope you like barbecue. Yo.
I never saw such creatures before joining your crew.
Yeah, I bet you haven't. This is the second dragon of our campaign. I wonder if we can free him too. A creature of smoke and scales, embers and talons looms up from the darkness. Her back and ribs gleam luridly, red as the lake of fire that laps at her feet. She hisses, the sound like rocks grating together in her throat, and though her peeled-back lips form no words, you understand. Ma'am?
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further?
Jada Furless, the Ancient. Jadaferless. I'm gonna go with Jada Furless because that's softer on the vowel sounds.
Have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for another.
Wait, ma'am, I would like to not fight.
Just realized how lucky we are to have never run across a sewer dragon.
Holy fuck. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god. Why? That is so funny. That? Oh my god. I mean, you're correct, Aeon, ew, but also, oh my god. That's a line. That is a... Oof. Chody chokes on a scream. Yeah. A dry laugh crackles from the dragon's thick-scaled throat. Rathoon summoned you, so you attacked them? Wait, I have no intent to fight you. I actually kind of don't want to fight her. If I can talk my way out of all of the dragon encounters, that'd be very fun. I don't know how many there are, but we've had 2, and I've been able to talk my way out of 1. Is that a sacred torque I see? I happen to be in the market for one. Come, let us make a trade.
We struck a deal eons ago. I did with a wily Brenthis. It's true these Rathoon fed me exquisitely for so long. But today, they sought my wings like a firestorm to battle. My fangs like hot spears to pierce a god.
I just noticed her tail. Her tail, just barely. Like, it's like clipping a bit through the rock behind her, but that is a weapon. That tail is a weapon. If there was ever a tail if there were ever, like, tail cuts in this game like there are in Dark Souls, that's a one. That's a weapon I want.
I am the heart of the fire. I cannot be controlled. Not by a giant's weak will, and not by a sputtering trinket.
Let me get my Monster Hunter gear. Yeah. Diplomacy. In resolve. I think I have pretty high resolve. What was the nature of the deal you struck?
The Rathoon would pay their tributes of flesh and blood, fire and gold. And I, when called upon, would fight fiercely at their side.
Okay, so this dragon literally just didn't hold up its end of the deal.
That arrogant priestess thought to ride me, the magma that fires the mountain. She sought to command me.
Oscar, what are you doing?
So I consumed her.
Okay.
The Rathoon forged their deal when I was but a hatchling. Now,
Here we hide.
no one controls me.
Hello, Whales.
And I
Welcome to
would
the stream.
never
How are you today?
fight a god for fools.
We're talking to another dragon here, Whales, and we're gonna do our best to talk our way out of it. Talk our way out of not fighting this dragon because she's cool.
That's awfully cold-blooded for a creature made of fire.
Yes, this dragon is entitled as fuck. I mean, I agree, Aeon. I agree, but like, she's a literal dragon. I feel like she could probably get away with that stuff. You think your tongue has more silver than a dragon boy? I hope so.
You are a creature most amusing. Perhaps I shall yet...
We're gonna live. We're gonna live. We're gonna talk our way out of this. You tricked him. I must reach Eothas in the depths of the maw. Magrin would do anything to stop Eothas. If she erupts this volcano, you'll be destroyed along with it. I was just about to say that she's a dragon, and so she can be. Exactly, yeah. I think 3. I think we choose option 3 here.
Should I believe the wretched words of a trespasser in my den?
Shit. Ma'am, it wasn't meant that way. It wasn't meant as a threat. It was just like, we should probably not. Like, who's gonna question her? I suppose the last people who did, but they're all... Well, they're not dragon tongue now. They're currently in the process of getting ready to be eaten.
Even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm.
Do I have 16 resolve? Can I open my... I can't. Do I have 16 resolve? Or does someone have 16 resolve? I think that might be the case. I'd like to fire up the first PoE again someday, but only after I've made more progress in Divinity Original Sin. But only after I give Baldur's Gate an honest go. Fuck, there are not enough hours in a week. Yeah. Yeah, dude. For Divinity Original Sin, are you playing 1 or 2? Because, ironically enough, or maybe not ironically, all of the games you have listed, I have played the sequels of, but not the originals. Like, I'm currently playing Pillars of Eternity 2. I have played and beaten Divinity Original Sin 2, and I've booted up Baldur's Gate 2. But I've never played the originals. Do I have the resolve? I think I do. Wait.
I suppose. I slumbered for ages and felt restless for longer. It shall be good to stretch my wings, to hunt.
Gamers. Dorn thirsts for blood. Dorn does thirst for blood at all times, but gamers, I think we've done it.
I fly.
We did it. We did it. We talked to it. We've talked to 2 dragons this playthrough, and neither of them thought it was to kill. And neither of them decided to kill us. Deal with 2 dragon dilemmas. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was an achievement. Oh, it doesn't show up on stream, but right here, I got an Xbox achievement. Holy shit. I'm actually hooked AF on this game. Heroes Hour. Oh, I've wanted to play that. I've seen it on Steam, but I have decided not to buy very many games recently. It's very fun. It looks very fun. Reach for the soul. Rather than falling face forward into a vision, her last thoughts scream through your mind.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced.
I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am.
Who will lay the talk before the Mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the Mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's god's face? Not to these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not to me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames, forsaken by Margran.
I think these are just the soul's thoughts. Not necessarily that this is the speaking directly. Sure, I'll take it. Torque of Bithacton.
Rest easy now, priestess. I'll harvest your soul and your torment too.
Hell yeah, Chody, let's go. So with PoE, I've only played the original, never saw this sequel. For Divinity Original Sin, it's the opposite. Yeah, I actually have never seen anything about the Divinity, the first Divinity Original Sin. I have one of the Divinity games and haven't played it yet. Is it worth? Divinity Original Sin 2 is an extremely worthwhile game to play. The combat is very fun. All of your resources, like all of your skills are cooldown based, and your spells, your spell skills are like completely divorced from your character's like physical abilities in many cases. Like there's scaling that's there, but like you can be like the way that they work together, you can go with some insane combinations. It's a very fun game. I strongly recommend it. The writing is fantastic. The characters are lovely. It's very good. It is very easily, like, a 9 out of 10 level game. Why is this considered stealing? Oh, is it because it's the dragons? Ooh. I like the idea of comboing people into oblivion. Well, so, like, my first character, my entire build was I will run into the fight and just light everything on fire. I will literally explode in flames and just kill everything with a big ol' warhammer and fire. It was very fun. But also, they have a, +1 perception, +2 stealth, 5% damage to weapon attacks made from stealth, 5 accuracy to weapon attacks made from stealth, attacks made from stealth stun the target. Ooh. And there's, a way that you can, like, change your build. So in most games, you have to, like, have a respec type deal. There's an, I don't need to. You have to, like, respec to change your skills, but in Divinity, like, you don't. Like, you can just go, after Act 1, you have access to, this, like, essentially, it's literally a magic mirror, but what it allows you to do is to completely respec your character for literally free. So if you find a weapon that you really enjoy, but you don't have the skills for it, or you find a skill book that you technically can't use, you can go back to the mirror, respec your character, learn the skill, try it out, and see if you like it. And it's very fun. I'll have to plug it in right after I finish Tales. This sounds dope. It is exceptionally fun. It is so good. -1 repair? Uh-oh. Oh, no. What? Loose grit and jagged boulder chunks. They're the broken section of this. Okay, I actually need to run to the restroom right quick. So I apologize. We're going to do this. Hit that be right back screen so you can see my thing where I'm waiting. Got it when I bought the PS5 from my old LT, and it's been on your sell list for a while. Don't sell it. It's such a good game. Like Abby and I have 80 to 100 hours on just one campaign. It's so good. It's very fun. But anyway, I'm going to be right back. I have to use the restroom. Oh, I have returned. 100% realizes a boomer complaint. It's the only complaint I can think of for DOS is that there's so much going on at once. The number of spells and controls are overwhelming. Combat gave me so much anxiety that I didn't get very far with it. Yeah. Also, my complaint, as I hop back over to here, my complaint with Divinity, and this is like only this is just like a dumb frustration that I have, is that the undead, if your character, if you choose to be an undead, you're a skelly boy, skelly woman, you are damaged by healing potions, but you're healed by poison. But my complaint is that for role-playing purposes, you pretty much have to be fully armored at all times, otherwise people will be like, oh my god, that's an undead, and freak out, and it changes a few things. But combat-wise, enemies already know that you're undead. And so there's an unfortunate disconnect in that, oh, I have to be fully armored so that people don't realize I'm an undead, but then you enter combat and they immediately know you're undead regardless. And I find that a touch frustrating, but I understand mechanically that, you know, if the enemies didn't know, or like, you know, it saves the little bit of time that they have to learn that you're undead or whatever. But it's still a complaint, and I'm gonna say it. Oh, okay, this isn't a usable thing. What's this? Aldrich Blade of Captain Crow. Sharp, plus 10% damage with saber attacks. Exceptional. Storm. Shock damage on critical hit. 10% damage at shock. Wielder gains 8 health on a critical hit. Stormblade. Okay, so then to Bloodhound, 10% of crits convert, or hits converted to crits. Nice. Superb, and then legendary, of course. How does that compare to this? $21 to $30. Okay, they're both exceptional. Both sharp. So the difference is the stacking 2% crit chance on hit. I wonder if... would it be worth it to have him dual wield sabers, actually? Because the stacking 2% crit chance on hit, I doubt that is weapon specific, you know? So then he could, in theory, you know, gain crit chance and then on the next attack get the crit. I gotta try it out. I just gotta try it out. Boop. I just gotta try it out. Perception, stealth. I don't really want... Steel and darkness is the stealth, right? Okay. Wait, was it perception and stealth? Stealth resolve. Whereas this gives perception. What's the... Oh, my resolve is really high, actually. I'm shook. I think I won't do anything with that yet. Oh. Smelly? Okay, that sounds fine. Road's a little scratchy. Fire truck going by. There's a fire truck down the road from the apartment where, when Abby and I came home. A superb flail? Ooh. I'm not gonna need it, because both of my flails are... I don't know if they're actually higher tier. They're probably not superb or better, but they are really good. Just loaded up Baldur's Gate and Dorn did Dorn things. Guard fucking exploded. As it be. I don't know if I should be heading this way first, but you know, here I am. An exceptional small shield. Gotta explore some direction first.
Why not?
Rock slides collapsed. What's the map look like?
Nice.
Oh! A flame collar, huh? Probably resistant to flames, but that's fine. I don't particularly care too much.
Conflict.
You like that?
Oh wow, we killed him fast, eh?
I don't feel so great.
Oh, that's not good. Perception, shock armor rating. So all of us got minus perception and shock armor rating. Okay. Although the good news is, it looks like we could rest and still gain some good benefits.
There, done.
Fire thrower's gloves. +2 dex, +2 explosives. +1 arcana, +1 all evocation power spell. Power levels.
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Ow. That hit. Those two and Merkin. Alright, we may need to deal with that. Problem is, I don't know if I want to deal with it now,
Good, huh?
or if I want to wait until I'm more certain of... Okay, we're gonna quick save. We're gonna run back this way and talk to the dude in the first room back here. So I want to make sure that I'm healed, that I don't have these wounds before I go into fight. Oh, well, now this guy wants to fight. Shit.
Let's go.
Alright, well, we just go and fucking murder him. I could have talked to him, but I guess since I found his friend first. Whoops. Okay, we can't even loot him.
Got it. Tell me we aren't gonna fight them all at once. Better yet, what if we didn't fight them at all?
Well, Chody... Ooh. Oh, addendum added. I'll search the jagged key. Okay. So I still have to find where I'm going. What's up, Abby? Yeah, this is change for rent. This is my birthday money. Not that I know of. Alright, this one might be a little hard. I did not see these guys in here. Buzz, my phone's going off. Oh no, okay, it's back. Not important. Oh. Oh! Alright, we might die right here. And that is acceptable. That's acceptable? What does this do, actually? Additional pen at the cost of recovery time. Meh.
Take this!
Anything? Come on, we need the spells that hurt specifically enemies.
Weapon's no good to me.
I think we are now in melee combat, so let's switch that over. We start. Ooh, we are fighting some strong boys. We're not just fighting the one, eh?
Let's go. Quick, toss me something else.
I think I started season 4 of My Hero Academia last night. That's pretty far, my guy. You've watched a lot, it seems like.
Need something stronger.
Days off and didn't want to play anything, so I binged. I understand. I know the feeling.
Try something else.
I don't really have any good healing spells. Or at least any ones that are like...
Toss me something else.
Behold me, mother!
Let's do this.
Craved.
This weapon's no good to me. Damn. Take this. Let's go. Not as bad as you. Well, as a bump on a pickle.
Perfect. Got some healing. There.
This thing is...
Come to an end.
Oh, shit. Damn it, I was hoping to heal her faster.
You like that?
Ooh, I went down. Alright, I think we may have lost this fight. That's okay, though.
We had some good times. Quick rest.
All right. Eothas died. That's fine. We lost. We lost, so it doesn't matter. Okay. At least you put up more of a fight than Nira typically does. I mean, given the fact that we, like, killed many of them, I think I wasn't too big of... I didn't have too much of an issue. We'll load our quick save. I mean, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 1, so I don't know how well Nira holds up. Like, you make it sound like the bar is particularly low, to which my response is that, like, surpassing a low bar isn't really all that important.
Problem.
Ooh. Oh, it'll have us run through here? Okay.
Predator in the water.
Okay.
Them acting so sneaky.
Right on by this boy.
Can we not reason with the gigantic flaming marauders?
I was able to talk to a couple of them, but it doesn't seem like we can really reason with them all that well. Alright, here. I'm gonna quick save again, but now I'm gonna set up camp so we can eat. So we can get ourselves some bonuses. Constitution resolve area of effect. Actually, you have some fried ugly. Do I have enough Mariner's Porridge? +3 might? Oh my god. Gib. Mariner's Porridge. I do have enough Mariner's Porridge. Kawiki Fruit. Great. Actually, where was that? Where was that? +2 perception? She's the one with the highest perception, so we need her to have it. Rest. Okay. Make haste. The Brenthis will return soon to herald the assault. Oh, I bet if I had talked to that one guy first, I would have been like, hey, the Brenthis is fucking dead, dude. Yeah, no, I see him, game. I see him.
Look at them acting so sneaky.
Fuck, dude, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys. have a bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about this. I don't think we're going to be able to make it by it, you know? I have snuck my way into a conundrum, gamers. Fuck. Alright, well.
Let's go. Try something else. This ends here. After him.
Craved a feeling.
No one knows what I said.
Nice. Where sneaking fails, extreme violence succeeds. Ah, thanks for the nice little key there, bud. Oh, these are dead boys over here. Or at least loot piles. A lightning bomb. Ooh. We like lightning bombs. I like bombs which is really funny because I don't fucking use them. Adair has so much fucking explosive skill, and I never have him do anything with it. The truest irony. Violence solves every problem if you don't care enough. I disagree, but only in that violence solves every problem if you're violent enough. Not necessarily if you don't care enough. It's if you yourself are able to be violent enough to solve the problem. Alright. Like, I don't think it's about not caring enough, specifically because you can not care about, like, I feel like if you don't care, it's just not a problem. Wait, so over there just literally wasn't anything? So I have to go back into this area. To the forge. I think my exit's gonna be up here. Ugh. Maybe if I... Did I pause it? Okay, I did. Maybe if I choose not the louder options. We go with our quieter weapons that aren't gun.
After him.
This does not work.
Welcome to the fucking show, bud. Oh, get popped. Oh, he didn't even have loot on him. Okay. Heal on up. Now, this way, we weren't really able to walk through, right? There were just too many of them.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. Ooh. Oh, fine, greatsword. It's fine.
No time at all.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't think going that way is the play. I think we want to run around the outside, around the outside, around the outside.
Real quiet now.
Okay.
Look at them acting so sneaky.
I sense a predator in the water.
Yeah, but that predator in the water is me. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Supposing this
Oh no, I'm
volcano
split.
blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
We stare down the open jaws of Tongaloa. Captain, it has been an honor.
Sneak faster, gamers. Sneak faster. Oh! Nice, we made it through. Well, they're not initially hostile, so I think we've made it past the hostile characters. I think these guys we can talk to. Yeah.
Always seemed real cold to me for a fire god.
A Rathun warrior stands tall even among his giant brethren. With a stern sweep of his hand, he addresses the soldier at his side.
The Brentfist tarries for too long. Yet only she is fit to fire the shrine. Go and ensure that she returns readily with the ancients.
It would be my honor, Bathor.
Thor. We won't have a warlord. Okay.
Return in victory, Rekir.
Yes, Bathor.
And remember,
Whoops. Hey, bud, I just snuck by a bunch of your friends.
you are a bold one to attack us in our own seat of power.
I'm not here to attack you.
I hope you are prepared to die here, for I will soon prostrate you on the altar of Margaret and burn you for her glory. Given the circumstance, I will hear your reason for being here, but my patience burns quickly, Kith. What is your relation to Eothas, if not to act with him against Margaret?
Bareth wills that I intervene with Eothas. Saying that I actually serve Bareth might help me. Bastard crossed me, and I'm gonna make him pay for it. I couldn't care less if Eothas snuffs out every one of you. I only need to discern his aim within the Deadfire. My motives are mine to know and mine alone. That won't help. These two won't help too much, I don't think. Aethys stole a part of my soul. I need it back. Maybe. I've come to ask him about his intentions within the Deadfire. I think this one. I think one here.
Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity.
That is true. That is true.
If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith.
Great. That's wonderful.
We are prepared to assault Eothas at the base of the moor. The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself.
Let me through. I will speak with Eothas and convince him to leave this place.
Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing.
Damn.
We guard the sacred depths of the moor. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Bethacton.
Hey, I have that. I have that.
Our high priestess. The Brenthis is the talk's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep.
I found her. She died.
It is as I feared, and as I felt. Her flames have been extinguished.
Yeah, bud, they have.
I do not share the Brenthis's ability to commune with Margaret, but I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand.
If you assault him, you'll be slaughtered.
To die for Margaret is the greatest honor. We live only to protect the goddess and to serve her will.
That's fair, I suppose.
And Margaret has obliterated Eothas before, has she not?
I actually don't know if that's true, but okay.
To return in victory from the lair of the Ancient. I misjudged you. You are one of a kind among Kith.
I sure am.
What became of the Ancient? Jorda Furless. Triumph will be nigh
Jorda
impossible.
Furless. I was close. I was close with my guess.
What makes you think something happened to her?
Chody.
Oh, who needs some old lizard anyway?
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies.
The dragon has forsaken you.
Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either strength. If this is to be our Last stand. We must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Margaret forsake us for our failures.
Oh shit.
You've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Everflame. But we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
We leveled up. Always seemed real cold to me for a fire god, like she'd rather see you die struggling than offer help. Oof. Alright, we're gonna level up. We interrupt this program to bring you leveling up. 2? Sacred Immolation? Ooh. Paladin focuses their strength and self-immolate. Yes. Yes. Each time the spell pulses, enemies within the immediate area take burn damage, while the paladin will receive a portion of their total health and raw damage. This damage can kill the... Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is my favorite spell. Every single time a game offers me a spell to light myself on fire, I am going to take it. This is a character flaw that I will die with. If I am given the ability to light myself on fire and it'll do damage to enemies, will use it. I will light myself on fire. Oh my god. Always my favorite spell. Always. Always has been. Dark Souls 2 has an immolation spell, my favorite. That's why it's the best Dark Souls. IMO. Penetrating Empower. Empowered attacks gain increased penetration. Heh. Empowered attacks gain increased damage. Empowered attacks gain increased duration on affliction and inspiration effects. Empowered attacks gain increased accuracy. The Paladin builds up bonus armor rating while standing still. Moving ends this effect for a short time. I stand still, always in combat. I will stand at someone's face and beat the shit out of them until they die. This is the way to go. This is the way. Allow me to look at other things right quick before I fully decide. Reviving Command. Oh, this is the Reviving Exhortation. Grants Fit Inspiration in addition to Strong. Strong is upgraded to Tenacious, right? Reinforcing. Improving Deflection, granting them Fit. Abjuration is Spirits and Summoned Creatures. Right, I do remember that. Okay. And this is granting them Quick temporarily. Okay, and this is hostile effects will resume. Okay, so this breaks hostile effects. And then, okay. Yeah, I've made the correct decision. Increases maximum number of times Empower can be used before resting. Nice. If the Paladin is downed with enough Zeal available to pay Providence's cost, the Zeal is consumed and the Paladin is revived a few seconds later. That? I'm gonna take that one for sure. I am so fucking excited to light myself on fire. Oh my god, you have no idea. Self-res is always an immediate take. I mean, Eder has it just with his armor.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, for lighting?
Light yourself on fire. I'm ready.
Right now, let me just stick my head in the flames. We need more explosives, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe a bit more Intimidate next. Okay. This is the Unbending. Power Strike. Striking an enemy with a powerful Twitch stream turned into a live leak video. Maybe. A baby. Oh, she's just walking by. Foes behind the enemy are staggered and take raw damage. Maybe. Fighter and their allies now also gain Resolute. Ooh. Fighter now recovers more health from each attack. I don't know. Gives a damage Damage bonus to the fighter's proficient weapons. Might keep that. Unbreakable. The fighter refuses to be vanquished. After being knocked out, the fighter stands back up with a portion of their health restored and temporary bonuses to all defenses and armor ratings. Self-res. And then these are the empowers. Okay, boom. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy choices. The passives. Man smoking like a chimney, channeling his inner Snoop with that vibe. Oh yeah, I love Eothas. He's so good. Everything about him just fills me with glee. Athletics, we like ourselves a strong little lady. Gonna give her some bluff, because we love it. Wait, was that bluff? Yeah, that was bluff. Okay. The long pain can become pain persists. Critical strikes extend the duration. Allows the monk to use their normal melee weapons for the ranged strikes instead. Oh. I actually have not really used her weapons because I always just, I just haven't. Dichotomous Soul. Monk meditates briefly on their pain, summoning 2 physical manifestations of suffering. One made of flame, the other of ice. Oh my god. 2 summons? I don't think I found a party member in this game that I legitimately just, not sure if I'll have the same feeling when I play it myself, though. I think I'd want to use different party members than the one I've used. No, these are 2 separate people. This is not Shoto. This is not Todoroki. Monk launches a target into the air, slamming them back down to the ground and leaving them prone. Ooh. Heartbeat drumming. Each time the monk deals a critical hit in melee, there's a small chance to trigger an additional attack instantly. This, that, easy peasy. I didn't realize that... I mean, maybe I'll just have to switch her over to her weapons. So that she'll actually, so that I can actually see her use them. I don't remember what's Cloak and Dagger. Bonus accuracy. Whereas this is bonus accuracy. And then this one is crit chance as well? No. Chance to interrupt, which I need Pyrite for. Okay. And then this one... Action speed on scoring a hit. Armor rating on a crit. I think this one's actually really good. I'm gonna just do it. Yes. Done. He was my favorite character before Aerie showed up. When she learned how to smile at the festival, I'm unashamed to say I teared up hard. Yeah, the festival is a great arc. It's a fantastic arc. And then Choti. Give her... Alchemy. History. This is all of the empowers. Okay. Improved critical. Wall of Thorns creates a thick wall of gnarled thorns that inflicts pierce damage and applies a poison that causes a weakened state. Ooh. Shields of the Faithful conjures a powerful holy shield, granting deflection bonus to all allies. Hurls a ball of holy fire at the enemy. It purges its protections and speeds its doom. Does continuous burn damage and accelerates the timer for all beneficial and continuous damage effects before leaping to additional targets. Oh, and it leaps. That's nice. Storm of Holy Fire. Oh my god. We're gonna have a lot of fire spells, and this is not the area to have fire spells, let me tell you what. A terrible rain of fire falls in the area of effect, dealing burn damage to everybody. The shield's pretty sweet. Minor Avatar. Priest gains a supernatural glow as they are infused with power. As a minor avatar of their deity, Priest gains bonuses in all attributes, health, and weapon damage. Oh. That might be really good. Resurrection. A single ally is revived and healed. They receive the effects of barring death's door, and nearby allies are healed. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I feel like we need an offensive spell. I like this a lot, though. It's a problem. All of these are really good. Unfortunately, I do feel like Minor Avatar is probably the weakest of the ones I like, even though I like it the most. At least in terms of how I've used Chody thus far, this feels like the weakest for her. Actually, Resurrection might not be super useful because I have so much healing. I have a shit ton of overtime healing, and all of my abilities, my character's abilities, are like, I do damage to them, but I also heal my teammates. So Resurrection might actually not see a whole lot of use, so we can't use Minor Avatar. And maybe I just wanted a reason to convince myself to use Minor Avatar, but that's what I want. Those are my thoughts, and I'm going to stick to them. I think I want him to use the shield. Where was it? There it is. You stand before the shrine of Magrin, goddess of flame and war, lifting your eyes. Fiery motes begin to streak across your vision as you stare into the imposing cast of her likeness. For the span of a single breath, everything falls eerily silent. The Rathun behind you fade away, flames to either side of you flicker higher, dancing without sound, but the heat is real, licking at your skin. Then the metal groans as Magrin's statue bends her head to you in greeting.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties.
Her words flow like lava from her lips. Ooh.
Even now, Eothas gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report?
The Rathun are preparing a final assault.
Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came.
She leans forward, the copper of her corded arms gleaming from the blustering flames. She tugs her sword free from her plinth, and the entire shrine shudders with heat.
Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Eothas. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form.
I need more time to reach Eothas.
I can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. After that, I will not stay the assault. Even for you. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
Quick save. Alright. Examine the altar. Charred bits of metal, leather, and bones are piled in the interior of the circular groove, the remains of prior offerings. Ooh, fun. Alright. I think we go. I think this is it. I've quick saved. Time to fight God. Maybe. Probably not. We're probably just going to talk to him and then leave. The braziers on either side flare to life, red-hot flames shooting high before settling into a steadier, softer burn within the bowls. Lava eddies beneath iron grating in the floor. the soles of your feet, while the statue itself seems to wake, metal groaning, rasping as the shrine moves. We don't fight God. This isn't a JRPG. I don't know. We still might fight God. Descend. With a squeal of metal against metal, the entire floor drops, a stomach-lurching 5 feet. Chains clang like the toll of a bell as they catch pounding against the time-worn gears. Then the shrine begins steadily lowering into the maw. As the shrine cranks lower into the maw, Eothas' colossal Adra-carved dome, neck, and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This close, the god rises up like a mountain larger than you ever remember having seen him. Energy vibrates from his massive body, and a cacophony of mutterings and shouts from the souls whirling within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet. Alright, bud. Oh shit, he's huge.
Smaller than I expected.
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god.
Hey, gamer. Holy shit.
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most.
You know, I didn't expect him to be this ornate. In a lot of the art that shows him before this, he seems pretty just, like, plain. Like, it seems like a lot of his effects would have been, like, the stone itself swirling. I didn't expect him to have, like, these. I didn't expect him to have, like, literal decor.
Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Eothas.
Oh my god. You're really, I mean, this can't.
Is she about to crumple under the weight of meeting her god?
I see you, Shodi. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
He's speaking directly to her.
This is really happening, right? Gone. Your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before she would have toppled over.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission. But I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far?
Why do I believe I've made it this far? I don't know, whatever the reason I'm still standing. It's my soul, always has been. Greatness is my birthright. Each of us simply does the best we can. My trials have made me who I am. I've had enough of this. I followed you into this damn volcano to get some questions answered. Good fortune and good people have carried me the whole way. I'd be nothing without them. Yep, I like 5.
As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
I need to know why you've come back.
You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods?
After all you've done, I think every creature that lives and breathes on Eora needs to know.
And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know.
I don't know. Lie. I don't know. Margaret is prepared to take drastic measures to stop you.
Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you, give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
It is interesting that he's saying that he hopes he's going to dissuade us from taking actions that may harm others, when he is directly responsible for a lot of deaths.
Yes. I am sacrificing lives from this generation for the benefit of those who have not yet been born. The other gods may be willing to make similar sacrifices, but they will be in vain. I am going to force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. And all the powers of hell cannot drive me from this course. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
What are you trying to do?
I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are. Not what we pretend to be.
Uh-huh.
Shodi gasps sharply, for once too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Eothas to you.
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves, how we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told. I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations of belief itself, to extinguish the lights that maintain the illusions we have created. We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false, crafted truth from fiction. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
Correct, Wales. Eothas means fucking business.
Tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace among yourselves.
Adair, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as they are unwittingly manipulated by the gods. The divine enslavement that Woodica reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are.
What? What a response. That's insane. I hope Mogren explodes 2 volcanoes on you for good measure. So my theory was off. He's not here to kill the other gods, which is a little upsetting. But he's here to fundamentally reshape the manner in which people worship.
I'm surprised Mogren is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude, one that tests us all. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Gone, wait! Before it's too late, you gotta take the souls I harvested for you.
The priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Eothas to take it from her.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate.
Oh no. Oh no, Shodi.
Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Mogren has intended for me.
Oh, praise Eothas. What an amazing gesture. Holy shit. I don't know. I'm... Oh man, Shodi, you have an army of souls. Let's go take over a kingdom. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of had the suspicion from the beginning that I was gonna find myself personally wanting to side with Eothas. And I'm not surprised that here I am, feeling myself wanting to side with Eothas. But I do so wholeheartedly love this line. It's so good. And before Shodi has a crisis of faith, maybe. I'm gonna say it was much appreciated. It is much appreciated. Like, that's great, because I don't want to die here in this volcano. Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. This will be particularly difficult for you, Watcher.
Fuck.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet as if she might faint.
What a blessing she is to just have as a party member. I love her so much.
Hey, Eothas, we're not done here. You and I, we're not finished. Don't think you can just move me aside like all the rest.
Oh my god, Adair? Fight words. I love him too.
Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you've trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be coming to see you again.
Adair spits. In the surging heat, it never reaches the ground.
A legend. Honestly, the fact that Adair is, like, face-to-face with a god whose eyeballs are larger than his entire body the fact that Eder can just be like, no, fuck you, directly to this god's face is legendary. Oh my god.
Perhaps we will meet again, Eder. Until then, take care of the Watcher.
Oh.
Eothas' great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Eothas' body.
Vacillates? Oof. Good word choice.
Your soul glides amid the men entrapped with Eothas.
Your mom vacillates.
As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Eothas' body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Eothas' body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again?
Yes.
Are you certain? Since we've parted, you've become someone else, and I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Eothas' hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Nekataka, taller than Eothas, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Eothas. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him, back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who devoured the souls at Heritage Hill? Darkness roils within the soul as it awaits your response. I am.
This is a question that would have been a lot better answered had I played the first one. But I'm gonna tell you something. I am, in fact, still the same Watcher.
Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Eothas stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together.
Together.
The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with
Oh shit, what a tackle.
You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Eothas' hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them.
Sounds pretty intimate.
Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Eothas push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Eothas is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. Eothas is going to Ukaizo. Eothas is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Eothas touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Whoa! I'm in Nekataka. Wow. Pounding headache drags you most of the way back to your senses. Your vision blurs, and an acrid taste fills your parched mouth. The details of the room slowly come into focus. The sounds of an ongoing debate, a distant echo.
Are we simply going to wait? What if she never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Eothas is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him, destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back. It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
The assembled leaders turn their attention away from each other in a prolonged and thoughtful silence. At last you feel fully present and steady on your feet. The attention of the room abruptly shifts to you, filling the void with expectant whispers. I'm fine, not that anybody asked. Thank you very much for your concern.
You bear witness to the work of the gods. It seems they are not finished with you yet.
Of course not. I am the Watcher of Bareth. I am the Herald of Bareth.
I will choose our next voyage, Akera. No
No more volcanoes.
We are beyond helping each other, you and I. But Ngati persists in keeping you on her watery game board. The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
What we need is brass. Rawatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Ships have formed a blockade around Queen's Birth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
Oh, shit.
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captains.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates! The Principe are...
Well, what have we here?
Uh-oh. Motley sailors who don't hold Wana guards at bay are with drawn weapons, taking the more opulent decorations with avid interest. One pirate separates out from the fold, sauntering boldly forward.
Forgive me, Loveson, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for neither pleasantries nor entertainment. We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods? Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is, until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas. Then all bets are off again, aye?
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
Right you are. However, I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely.
If we want to reach Ukaizo, we'll need every ship at our disposal. All of us must plan for the inevitable, even if we cooperate, Eothas wins. With friends like these, our cause is doomed already. I'll just listen.
Pericum Planka, this is nonsense. I have no intention of letting Ukaizo fall into the hands of plunderers and thieves.
Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with a god on a rampage?
Eothas is going there to break the reincarnation cycle. Eothas is going to shatter life and death while the rest of you bickering over... Yeah, that one. Right there. No more second or third chances. This may be the last life we ever live.
Well, fuck if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again.
Their souls will be trapped in the in-between. Maybe not at first, but eventually Eora will be starved of life. You can't just arrive late and expect me to explain everything. It's possible, I don't know. It's an exactly comment.
This is all dark and foreboding sounding. But what's it mean for my soul? I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal. But if, say, I got no awareness after I die, does it even matter what happens?
That's a good metaphysical question, Eldis.
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your stomach. Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
More answers could become apparent when we land on Ukaizo.
The Huana made compacts with the gods on lost Ukaizo. Anything can happen on the shores of our ancestors. I say it is a place where mortals can reach beyond themselves, do freely what animancers struggle to dream.
We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the highest priority. Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Andra's mortar. See if Eothas' passage opens a way through the storms. Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter.
I can sense Eothas in Andra's mortar. My soul calls out from inside him. If you can get me through Andra's mortar, I can take you to Ukaizo. I'm a compass. Good luck finding him without me. I just happen to know his bearing. This one sounds the most diplomatic.
That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Andra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outsider ship landing on the shores of Ukaizo.
Ugh, we love squabbling over stupid shit.
It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Andra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
Can everyone agree to an armistice while we work through this crisis? Arguing like this is gonna get us all killed or worse. We'll try this one.
I don't mean to let Eothas end us while we bicker. But the fate of Ukaizo is not exclusively a Huana concern.
I think I'm getting the gist of it now. While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and plunder the city of gold.
Bring the boys back home.
Whatever Eothas is seeking in those ruins, we'll find it. And then we'll sell it to the highest bidder. That, or me and mine will have front row seats to the end of the world.
Oh my god, Eldis.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today?
Oof.
Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Andra's mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watchers stop Eothas, but we will not leave our country's future in soft hands. We hope the Watcher agrees.
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists.
Well, I gotta be a third kind because you seem to put an awful lot of weight on what I can do.
With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors. By your own deeds, you have no part in these plans. I ask that you do not interfere in the work of the Huana.
Order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo, but only one of us will stand by your side.
Ah. I see. I understand the choice now. I was trying to figure out what we were getting at, and this right here, this tells me what it is. Okay. Ah.
Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance.
Forge allegiances. Give him a little bit more athletics so he doesn't die, hopefully. And give him some more metaphysics. When the first bolt hits, they trigger a smaller cluster explosion. Ooh. Boil their flesh from skin to bone. Holy shit. Unleash an effect that deals raw damage to foes in an area. Those near death can explode, dealing corrode damage to adjacent enemies. Ho 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 ho! Ooh, yeah. Their champion braved the horde alone. Gaining energized, right. Okay. 50% healing done. Empowering stuff. Many lives pass by, each leaving footprints. Summons a skeleton! Yes. Always summon skeleton, because it sounds silly.
Ukaizo. We are actually going to Ukaizo. The tribes will look to me to bridge our past and our future. A heavy responsibility, I say.
This should empower you, not paralyze you.
The praise they showered on Ngati's chosen. Until now, it all seemed an empty gesture. Never a promise that I could fulfill.
Skeleton had better not give up. It won't.
I was the toast of Nekataka. But all of that is behind me. I must turn away from delights and think of the tribes. Ukaizo will show us the way. The tribes will find themselves again. I would discover what our ancestors forgot. The Covenant is more important than ever.
Tribes are unified but vulnerable. Ukaizo would make them strong again. You can learn from Ukaizo, but let the tribes find their own way. The future of the Huana is in Mataru hands. Have faith in that. Ukaizo belongs to all the people of the Deadfire. You have a duty to serve them. Ooh.
Give it thought. There is time enough for that, at least. Ukaizo should be the discovery of our lifetime. With the trading companies and the Principe ready to descend on each other, I wish the island had kept its secrets a while longer.
The world around you darkens, and once again you feel an insistent tug for your attention. The pulse centering from Tekahu's soul? I just realized that when I move into my dad's house and he comes to town, my cats are probably going to be exposed to the secondhand smoke of his cigars. Yeah, that's rough, bud. I'm sorry to hear that. Pillars of coral and bone reach up to support a ceiling that must be hundreds of fathoms away. Chandeliers lit with bioluminescent globes dangle from long ropes swaying in languid, tentacular motions. At the farthest end of the hall sits Andra, as tall as a castle. Keep and leaning forward in her throne, she has adopted the head of an anglerfish and regards you with its globular stare. I love that word. Her sickle-shaped jaw opens and closes in a rictus of conflicted emotions.
It pains me to see my boy so conflicted. Questions tear at his heart, and the ache reaches me even here. If you continue to encourage him, his life will grow more complicated. He will be the savior his people want. Someone to drag their past into the present. Empires have fallen since I favored the Huana with power and wisdom. How they wield it is their choice. Just see that my boy comes to no harm.
Huh.
There is much to consider, and little time to decide our course. I fear that we will see the path before us before we are ready to walk it.
I have a question.
You have questions? Ikera, I have answers.
These are not what I was after. What's up, Abby? This was not what I was hoping would have had questions. Although, your mother has spoken about you.
Hengati spoke to you?
Yeah.
To leave her son guessing. This is my tricksome mother through and through.
She seems to care about your well-being.
What mother doesn't? You must be special indeed for Ngati to speak with words. For her people, she lays out cryptic stepping stones hidden in omens. Kara, but send her my fondest wishes.
So it seems like forge alliances or prepare your ship for a hard voyage. No doubt the local powers will want to put me to work in support of their cause. To reach Kaizo, committing to any of them is sure to anger the others in the end. I could also go it alone, but the Defiant won't survive the journey without significant upgrades. I'd need the very best hull and sails available in the Deadfire. Okay. Ooh, I found a Blackwood log. It may allow me to craft a hull that can travel through Hunter's Mortar. I can find the Valiant Trading Company headquarters in Queen's Birth. Headquarters of the Juana are here, where I'm at right now. I mean, I think I still want to upgrade the Defiant with the very best hull and sails. But also, I have to figure out who I want to put my allegiance with. I kind of have already sort of chosen the Principi, because I think they're kind of cool as pirates, even though I am, like, my my whole deal is that I'm a nice individual. I am lawful nice after all. I don't know. That is a lot to think about. That is a lot to think about, and I will think about it. However, we are about at my time. I think I would be ending it a hair early. Yeah, I'm ending it a little early, I think, but I was not expecting my throat to be so dry for this stream, and I can still feel the after effects of being sick. So hopefully come Wednesday I will be fully recovered. But we'll see that when it happens. We accomplished a lot in a short amount of time. That is true, we did. I'm pretty sure that was an entire act change, I imagine. But thank y'all for hanging out. And I'll for sure see you Wednesday. Have a good night.